أهلا وسهلا.
Welcome in theater.
Welcome to our theater webinar.
My name is Lisenka Sedlacek and I have been working for the Civil Peace Service of GIZ since January 2019 in Al-Karak. The project is commissioned by the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development together with its partner organization Nadi Al-Ibda in Karak, the Creativity Club Al-Karak.
I'm Brandon Waydin. I am a youth worker at Creativity Club Al-Karak.
My name is Ahmed.
And I am Wasm.
And I am Yan.
We are the theater group.
Yay! Welcome to our webinar today. We are going to introduce you to forum theater. There are many ways you can use the arts as a tool for peace building and conflict transformation. What we are mainly working with is the method of forum theater by Augusto Boal. Augusto Boal was a Brazilian theater director in the 1970s. He invented the theater of the oppressed, and I love it so much. There are actually many different methods for theater of the oppressed. Forum theater is the most well-known for conflict transformation in a society. We will guide you a little bit through some exercises, give you a little bit of an introduction, and you can try out some exercises yourself if you'd like to, with a friend or with your community you are working in, and just try out. We will guide you through that. Alright, before we start, I actually would like to engage in a little bit of a discussion on how forum theater has helped the community or can help the community for using this tool as a way for conflict transformation. Guys, شكرا كثير أنا كثير مبسوطة إنتوا هون اليوم. Thank you so much for coming. Yarand, I actually would like to start with you. Can you tell us a little bit, how do you think forum theater has helped your community and the youth you are working with?
I think the theater is a good tool to change the youth minds and to the better way. I think when we choose a conflict from our community and let the youth think about these conflicts, they will be better and feel more comfortable with the conflicts in their lives. And I think they will use a non-violence methods in any conflict.
Yeah, I agree, and I think actually the forum theater is something that can be used in any kind of community, whether it's a school or whether it's a town or maybe a club somewhere. Any kind of conflict you can raise up, no matter where in the world. I think it's a wonderful tool for peace building. Ahmed, how were you able to apply the learnings from the forum theater into your life?
عكست على شخصيتي كثير. يعني في مشاكل بواجهها وصراع نواجهها في مجتمعنا كثير. وبلشت احل يعني مشاكل في الكرك. انا امبارح واجهتني مشكله، شفت شاب بطلب مني قداح بده يدخن، تمام؟ قلت له ليش بتدخن؟ يعني انت لا عليك شركات ولا عليك شيء، ليش بتدخن؟ قال هيك. قلت مين اعطاك السيجاره؟ قال صاحب الي. قلت له الصاحب اللي لك هذاك لا تحكي معه، روح جال، لانه من السيجاره راح يهملك، راح تهمل كثير، راح تروح على المخدرات، راح تروح على اشياء ثانيه. وانا انبسطت يوم الشاب رد على نصيحتي وهذا، وكانت معه السيجاره وفتفتها، وهذا كانت يعني حسيت حالي فخور بحالي، كيفت كثير.
The theater has developed my personality. Yesterday I seen a kid with a cigarette. He asked me to burn the cigarette for him, but when I see him, I said to him, why you want to smoke? You are still young and you don't have any problem in your life. Why you want to smoke? He said, there's somebody give me the cigarette and I want to try to smoke. But I'm trying to advise him to find another way not to smoke, and he said okay, and he take the cigarette and make it like that with the cigarette, and he gets rid of the cigarette. So I feel very happy for this thing.
And what do you think, how has forum theater helped you in being able to intervene in these situations?
كيف حسيت إنه المسرح خلاك إنك تكون قادر تعمل هيك شيء؟
ثقتي صارت أكثر، صار عندي ثقة في نفسي إني بقدر أحل هالصراعات هاي.
I feel more confidence to find a solution for this conflict.
وأنا بشكر نادي الإبداع وبشكر ليزينكا على الجهود.
And I want to say thank you for CCK and Lisenka for this effort.
Okay, and you had a question for Wasan.
Yeah, I want to ask Wasan. Wasan, واجهتي تحديات لما قررتي تيجي على الثياتر جروب، لما قررتي تصيري بالمسرح، واجهتي تحديات سواء من أهلك أو من المجتمع؟
لا ما واجهت تحديات، بالعكس أهلي وقفوا معي، بس في بعض الأهالي بيرفضوا هذا الإشي، بس أنا بشوف إنه ما في داعي للرفض، إنه من ناحية تعلم، من ناحية بتزيد الثقة، يعني بتزيد الثقة عندها.
My parents already asked Wasan if she faced any problem when she asked her parents to be in the theatre group, but she said no, my parents support me, but there's another girl. I think their parents said no, you can't go to the theatre because it's not suitable for you, but I think they can come to the theatre because they will learn and they will feel more confidence and they will develop their personality.
Mm-hmm. Actually, from living in your community for 2.5 years now, I also made the experience that the participation of females in the theatre group is very restricted. So why do you think that is the case? Is it because of traditions, because of values? Why exactly is it a problem for girls sometimes to take part in the theatre group?
From my opinion, I think it's because the gender base, because the women in my community, the women can't do anything they want because there's always somebody think it's a shame, you can't do this because you are a girl, you can't go to the university because you are a girl, you can't go to the work because you are a girl. So I think it's just because the gender base between the girls or women and the men. So I think this is the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's also difficult for me. Like when I first came here, I really had to start learning how this community works. So I think I started like just to do some research, asking questions, really trying to become part of you guys and to better understand your traditions, your values, your belief systems. And only then I was actually able to come up with a project design, what we're going to do, what can help you. So I did a lot of research from a community base before I said, hey, let's do forum theatre. Because it's not suitable for every community, I would think. I mean, I believe in it as a tool, but sometimes you need to do some precautionary work beforehand and some really thorough and in-depth analysis of the community. I think that is very important when it comes to forum theatre. However, we've also discovered now, together, you and me, that it might be good to actually implement a female-only theatre group.
Yeah.
Just to enhance a little bit the participation of the females, to make them feel safe in a safe space. And then we're going to have a boys' theatre group, and we try slowly, shwai, as we would say here, we try to bring them together in order to overcome stereotypical thinking, prejudices, to get better communication between boys and girls, because they are going to separate schools. So let's see how that goes. I mean, it's always a first try. And we try to consider do no harm as much as possible, but it's never possible to foresee anything or everything that could happen. And so engaging with the youth, we are trying to make it suitable to their needs. And this is very important to me, that this is a participatory project. All right. Would you like to add anything? Any ideas from your side?
I just want to say something to all girls in my community. They can come to our theatre and participate in our theatre because it will develop their personality.
not have to necessarily do a forum theater show. I'm thinking here also of storytelling or maybe shadow theater, something, and we will discover this together with the female theater group, something the girls really feel safe.
Yeah, and this would be suitable for every girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Yanin, could you explain how has theater helped you for your personal development?
كيف طور المسرح عن شخصيتك؟
كسب الثقة، تعرفت على ناس جدد.
I feel more confidence and I make new relationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think what we can all see here is that the youth really helps the youth to make a more, gain more self-confidence, and I think this is something that theater can really do. All right, but before we talk too much, I would actually say, let's get going and actually put this into action. And I would like to invite you to also try it out at home or with your school or wherever you are, some of the exercises. We will guide you through it and just try do whatever you can and do some little bit of reflection maybe on the one or the other exercise. And yeah, let's take it from there. So, yalla بالبالش. Yalla. The group had the chance to get to know each other a little bit. We did some icebreaker, some nice games. We had some fun. We laughed together. And now there is something else we want to reach, and that is trust in the group. So there are many trust exercises that you can do in smaller groups or as a big group. However, what we do is partner exercises. So this is an introduction to partner exercises. It has a lot to do with communicating with each other, and we will start with an exercise which can be quite scary actually and quite challenging. It's called the Forest of Sounds.
هاي اللعبة بدنا نستخدم Lisenka, can you come with me? Please close your eyes, follow the sound. Thank you. هاي اللعبة نكون اثنين نلعب مع بعض، وواحد يقول عيونه والثاني بده يعمل له صوت وهو يسمع، أوكي؟
تمام. Choose a sound and tell your partner what is the sound.
Okay?
تمام. So here, one partner has to trust the other one, and the leading partner has to take care of his or her partner. But look, now they swap. Okay, Stefan. So you can make any sound like what they did. You can also use your voice. I also do some voice training already. Woo, 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 meow, meow, meow. Anything that comes into your mind. All right. As a next step, I would like to do the Colombian hypnosis. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kanten-Bosan, can you please come here?
Yeah.
So the Colombian hypnosis is established by Augusto Boal. And what we do, we have one hand, we put it in front of the other space in a distance of 40 centimeters.
Okay.
And you will try to keep the distance to my hand. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we move across the room. And the goal is, you follow me. I have to take care of yourself, of course. But I can also bring you in some really uncomfortable position. Thank you, you can start. And here we already start the conflict transformation process. Because this has to do with power over somebody. So the leading person has the power to guide the follower into any position he or she would like to. Later we make a reflection. How does it feel to be guided by somebody? How does it feel if he or she brings me into some kind of uncomfortable position? Where are my borders? What is my body not able to do? All these kind of things we learn. We learn to follow. We learn to lead in a way. We learn to lead in a way that we take care of the other person. It's all part of the theater. Yeah, you can swap. Great! Let's check what I have here. Okay. A very similar exercise to this one is the marionette exercise. What's that? What's the matter? Okay. Okay, so it's like a puppet, and I can do whatever I want to this puppet, and she needs to react. This is also non-verbal communication. However, what it also does is, you can start in English, and what it also starts, you can go with this one. ممكن هون عشان أنا بدي أشوف في كاميرا لو سمحت. Stop. Guys, stop. Come here. Stop. Okay? And what we also learn here is to get control over our body. Because obviously, if somebody pulls me on my wrist, it's only the wrist. Yeah? It's not the wrist and the hand. This is wrong. We really try to use our bodies, try to get a feeling for our bodies. How does it feel to extend, to be here, and then suddenly to release? How does it feel if the other person has the ability to move us? Yeah? So it's about loosening your body and getting to know your body a little bit more. Okay? Yeah, shukran guys. In the next step, after we have established trust within the group and we got to know each other, so after a few sessions, we would actually start to work on scenes. And therefore we use image theater, also part of theater of the oppressed. In image theater, we create an image. It's already addressing the conflict, the power relationship, the characters, and the relationship between the characters. So, Yad, may I ask you to do a little bit of an investigation here?
Yeah. I want to ask, who are you? Lisenka.
أنا أخوان كبير.
مين؟
أخوها الكبير.
The big brother.
ايش بتعمل؟
باخذ من التلفون عشان لا تروح تحكي لي مع الشباب. هذا بس المطبخ.
You won't take the phone because she's a girl. She only have to be in the kitchen. And you,
أخوها الصغير.
little brother, ايش بتساوي؟ What are you doing?
أنا سامح لنا تأخذ التلفون، إحنا موافقين فيها بس إنه أخوي الكبير مش راضي.
The little brother wants to give her a phone because he trusts her. And you, who are you?
أنا أخوتهم. أنا بدي التليفون عشان أحكي مع صحباتي عليه وعشان أدرس عليه وأتصور عليه، بس أخوي الكبير مش راضي.
She's the sister and she wants the phone because she only wants chatting with her friend and to take a photo and to play some games, but the big brother said no.
I think the conflict here is pretty clear. Actually, we can already see just by the position they are in. We can see the relationship, we can see how they interact with each other, and we can see it from their faces. So, this was a small introduction into image theater. Let's move forward to forum theater. Alright, once we've used image theater as a way to find a scene, find a conflict, find the characters, we are now actually able to invent a scene and put it into spoken words. So, normally, if you were here now, I would do some exercises with you right now. Me, I'm the joker. I'm called Joker. I'm some kind of moderator between you, the audience, and the actors here on this side. So, let's see what happens in the scene. If you come with me now, you will say 1, 2, 3, action, okay? So, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, action!
هاي تليفون جديد اشتريته هون.
مبروك.
الصوت عشان تعمل لي حسابات انستغرام وماسنجر وفيسبوك.
والله حلو. والله غير أنت تمسك تلفونك. هاتي لي جاي. تحكي لي مع الشباب روح على المطبخ
ما راح أعمل فيه شيء بس.
هاتي تقول ليش؟ وقول لك هزيل.
Now, we are in the moment where the conflict would escalate. In this moment, the forum theater stops. I'm the joker. I'm responsible for making the forum theater stop. Okay, tamam guys. Okay, relax guys, relax. Okay, tamam. Alright, so what we would do now is I would ask you, the audience, a few questions. I would ask you, what did you see here? What happened? Yeah? Who is the protagonist? Protagonist? Here, our Wasan is the protagonist. She wants to reach something. She is not able to get something she wants because her big brother steps in, the conflict in the community. Ahmed here is presenting the antagonist. Yeah, so we have Yamin as a supporter. My question to you now would be, can we somehow change the situation? Can we do something as a community to step up for each other? Yeah? Can we make it happen that Wasan here is able to reach her goal, thus keeping the phone? So these would be the questions I would ask you, and normally what's really interesting in forum theater is that the show actually happens not here on stage, but there with you in the audience, because people start discussing the conflict. Yeah, they start engaging in dialogue. Everybody is bringing up different opinions, yeah? They have very different ways to approach this kind of conflicts. And then we are able to actually discuss the real issue and everybody's needs, everybody's fears as well. So, this is forum theater. I hope we gave you a good introduction to it. I hope you enjoyed it and see you soon. Bye!